Do you think you're gonna live forever?
No,
because the way your arms look.
Thank you for that. I'm very flattered. I'm not interested, but I'm flattered.
To understand the food of our present, we must first understand the food of our past.
That's why we're recreating some of the most notable meals throughout history, and today we are going to the happiest place on earth.
Oh, my neck, my back, my crack?
We're recreating foods from the earliest moments of Disneyland.
Then I guess it's time for
Meals of History! All right, Emily, we are traveling back in time to 1955. That is the first year that Disneyland opened, and Walt Disney, who pretty much like invented the modern theme park, thought that food should be just as much an attraction as all the rides.
Oh, cool. It's also like the only place I can walk around with a giant turkey leg and not be bothered about it.
Yeah, I like all the phallic foods at Disneyland. I only eat turkey legs, and I also don't know what phalluses look like.
No kidding, I was about to say, dang, Josh.
They had all these restaurants that were like themed after things. If you look at this map right here, this breaks down all the restaurants. Whoa. They were all attached to brands weirdly. So you had like the Carnation Dairy Hut, and they were all themed around things. So you had like the pirate themed Chicken of the Sea tuna restaurant.
Ooh. You
had Casa de Fritos, their Mexican restaurant. We're gonna be making 2 dishes from there. But they also had like, you know, this Golden Horseshoe was like this big steak and chop house to like reference the California Gold Rush.
Nice.
So it's actually really cool, and there's a lot of history going on inside Disneyland and a lot of food history itself.
Oh, cool, look, there's that thing that Jeff Bezos did.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos was actually there.
He was there.
Yeah, he was the lizard person buried underneath Disneyland that would come out at night to eat the cats.
He's a lizard Highlander.
All right, Emily, ready to get to it?
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
I'm excited. You're gonna dress up, I'm gonna cook?
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Just like old times.
It's good to be back.
And here she is, Miss America.
Time for my bath?
Oh, no,
time for my bath.
No, miss, please, I don't know. I'm
for my
not
bath?
here to bathe you. Ma'am, can you help me make the food from the opening menu at Disneyland? Do you know anything about that?
Did you know I used to work as Snow White in Disneyland?
You seem like you still do. You got the whole getup on.
That's very nice of you. Try to keep this up.
How long have you been wearing this? It smells awful.
What? I don't know. They put it on me.
Are you part of like an unethical conservatorship? What is wrong?
No, I live at Cedar Pines.
Yeah.
In Reno.
I do love Reno.
These people came and they put me in a van.
I'm glad that you got in the van, because right now we are making my favorite item from the opening menu at Disneyland. This is from the Chicken of the Sea restaurant. It was an entire tuna-themed restaurant.
I used to work at Disneyland.
Yes, I know Blanche, I'm assuming your name is.
No, it's Judith Batts.
I'm sorry, Judith. I'm gonna open this can of
Listen, I'm remembering something. I worked at the park. I was Snow White. I was one of the first ones.
And that was one of Disney's biggest movies that like opened the park, right?
It was an important movie. I relate to it very much.
In what way?
My parents are dead and I love apples.
That's great. I like living in a small shack with 7 people. LA living, am I right? Got him. All right, so this is from the Chicken of the Sea restaurant, and we are using
Chicken of the Sea restaurant.
If you ever think that we sell out to brands, Walt Disney in the opening Disneyland like restaurants, he sold every single restaurant to a major food brand. And the most insane one to me was the Chicken of the Sea pirate ship restaurant. It was shaped like a pirate ship, opened in 1955.
God, that's so gross. This is like my least favorite.
Ugh.
Why is it so pink?
This is the cheapest tuna we could find.
Oh God.
So we're making a hot tuna pie.
You're making a hot tuna
Oh, I'm covered
pie.
in tuna juice. You know, can I just?
No!
I'm sorry. Start dumping everything into the tuna. So they made a
Everything?
hot tuna pie. They also, the Chicken of the Sea restaurant, they had tuna burgers. They had something called a dietetic tuna salad, which for me is the funniest thing frozen in history.
What is dietetic?
Just like, it's the old school term for like nutritionists. They were just like dietitians. They practice dietetics.
That sounds like Scientology.
It sounds like a prequel to Dianetics.
Exactly. Okay,
so there was no actual recipe for the hot tuna pie. We could not find a real recipe. What you're gonna want to do is put the entire can lid in there. So we're putting a whole can of cream mushroom soup, because this is 1955, right? This is like space age food. This is like people were so excited at the prospect. Just throw it wherever. People were so excited by like, you know, the new technology of canning. It was supposed to like release women from the shackles of domesticity that they didn't have to cook all the time.
Boy, what a novel idea of how to do that.
Yeah, right, just gelatin and mayonnaise.
Gelatin
so we're
mayonnaise.
adding like canned peas in there. We got canned tuna, we got canned cream mushroom soup. We're adding a little bit of flour. Can you unwrap this dough? dough.
Ooh.
Just start rolling it out a little bit.
This is cute. Yeah, it smells like cat food.
Yeah, definitely.
But we're gonna
definitely.
make it hot.
We're gonna make it real hot. We're gonna wrap it in pastry dough. Oh, also smell this. We just got
I
old
don't-
eggs.
Oh, it's just old eggs. I don't mind.
They put chopped hard-boiled egg in everything at the Chicken of the Sea
They
restaurant.
did. They also had everything was deviled.
Everything was deviled.
Deviled
everything.
ham, deviled eggs.
I love that deviled is just like, we mixed it with mayonnaise and then shoved a little bit of paprika in there.
Or it's like gelatin. But I guess what was with all the gelatin?
Well, it was just like a new technology that was just like for funsies. There was
But
like,
it was
holy crap,
not.
we can.
Lincoln had that gelatin thing that we made. You should totally watch that
That's
video.
true, but that was like natural gelatin. So this is packaged gelatin because they used to have to actually like boil down bones to make gelatin, but now they sold little gelatin packets. That's why there's gelatin and mayonnaise and bananas and everything in the 50s, because like tropical fruits were new because the U.S. was just like out, colonizing every island they could find at this time and annexing Hawaii and Puerto Rico and all this. And so there were just all these like tropical fruits that people didn't have access to. So that's why there's like bananas wrapped in ham covered in mayonnaise, because they were just excited about it.
Are you gonna tell me what to do with this?
Oh, can you like roll it out a little bit?
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Just like drop a little flour there, put that out, start rolling it.
So the gelatin became boxed instead of grinding bones. I guess
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was to make women free.
That was to
well.
free the women.
To free the
Did it
women.
as a woman, did it work?
Yeah, no. Although when I eat boxed gelatin, I feel
You never
free.
feel more free.
I feel free.
All the like herbal essences shampoo commercials should have just been
Word.
for boxed gelatin.
Man, I
just
miss
a
those
lady eating
commercials.
Jello in a salad in a shower. That's what
People
I wanna
aren't
say.
allowed to get horny for shampoo anymore.
You can't get horny for Jello though. I'll tell
And
you that.
it's just a shame.
I'm horny for Jello.
I'm horny for shampoo that smells like that.
Speaking of smells, Disneyland must have had some great smells back in the day.
There is a distinct theme park smell
Yeah.
that is like hot butt crack, like wet butt.
That's the people from Florida.
No, it's just like you
Oh.
sit on those water slides in jorts
Yeah.
or in your like,
Lord knows I'm there. Here, you stir the tuna.
thanks.
I'm gonna take your dough.
Is anything worse looking than this?
No, try a bite though. You should just eat some.
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Because I
This
just
is the
don't-
low carb dietetic. This is like, they just had like the wine and cigarette diets back then. This is like that,
I'm
but
not
tuna.
familiar with that. Just like, I just don't do stuff I don't want to do.
But I feel
That's
like, working at Disneyland from the inception, you kind of had to do a lot
You
of
had
things you
to,
didn't do.
but once you get past a certain age, you don't have to do anything you don't want
What's
to do.
that certain age that you have to
Other
get
than
past?
get old and die. But, that's neither here nor there. What?
At what age do they like retire Disney princesses? Because like, what was your job at the
No,
park?
no,
You were
they're
just, like,
still
greeting-
there.
But like, do they? I mean, like, is that a job that you can work 40 years and retire in?
When did I retire is what you're asking.
Yes.
Well, when I was 20 years old, I played Snow White in 1955.
How much money did you make?
Money.
Oh, they did not. Labor laws were tough back then, I
I
suppose.
was paid in a handful of tuna casserole. They said, good work.
You got just like tuna war
I
rations.
got it. No, you put it in your purse, you saved it for later. When I reached old age at 25,
Oh no,
they
I'm
made
so
me
sorry.
the queen. I was the queen, the evil queen. And then,
Yeah, spinster, I suppose they would have called you in
yes,
those terms.
yes. I got to be the one after the transformation.
Yeah.
I had fought for the other one, and they were like, maybe not for you.
Sounds like you didn't have a lot of sort of power in your role.
So children thought I was a witch.
Yeah.
I had a house that was black. It had a black roof and black windows.
What was that? Was just an aesthetic choice for you?
It
You
had
just
black walls. Do you know what color the bricks were?
what color were they?
They were black.
You had black
you
bricks.
idiot.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't want to assume. I thought you were gonna.
Sitting here trying to connect with you, and you just won't.
I don't know that we have much in common. I'm so sorry. I just don't. This isn't like I'm not really hitting it off. You seem incredibly depressed and confused.
I'm not depressed. I just have a lot of ailments.
From all the canned tuna, is it? I mean, all the lead-based paint that they have.
Sweetheart, it's called mortality. I don't know. Do you think you're gonna live forever?
No, I
because
just-
the way your arms look.
Thank you for that. I'm very flattered. I'm not interested, but I'm flattered. That's looking great. Yeah, you want to just like fill these up.
Oh God,
And
people
everyone just smelling like log ride jorts and
So was
tuna.
this in a restaurant or did people like walk around with these?
I assume people did walk around them because they were serving mostly handheld foods. They also had a commemorative tuna salad that was served in a boat.
Commemorative.
You were supposed, literally, so the way that you take like commemorative, drink cups home, they had a commemorative tuna salad boat that you were supposed to just eat wet tuna out of and then walk around with this wet tuna boat throughout this
God.
park. And everyone wore like suits to Disneyland back in the day. So they're just sweating through wool with just tuna in their knapsack.
Yeah.
That's the era of Disneyland that I want to go to.
I bet the lines were a little easier though.
The lines were definitely easier.
But there was probably not very many rides.
They had like mules through Frontierland where you could just go ride a mule and that was the ride. Again,
Wow.
that's the Disneyland that I want.
I
We
gotta
gotta
be
open
honest.
up our own janky park where it's just like,
Oh.
we painted a mule like a zebra. Do you want to ride it?
Have you seen, you gotta go on the internet, children, and look up theme park in the Netherlands. Oh,
What is it?
terrifying. I don't know. It's just like, animatronics are just terrifying.
I love animatronics. I know someone that's definitely afraid of animatronics. I love them.
I am terrified of them,
no,
especially
no.
the ones in the water. There's a name for it. I don't remember it.
There's a phobia just-
Like if you're underwater and then you just happen to see like a dragon's head.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I'd die. I would die.
I'm fine with that. I like the animatronics because I can control them.
What if
it's
you
not like the
saw-
Boston Dynamics robots where I'm incredibly afraid.
I'm not
It's
afraid
not
of
cute
those.
when they dance.
I'm not afraid of those. They fall over for no reason. They are
But then
not
they're like
good.
backflipping over obstacles.
Yeah, while we're making fun of Jeff Bezos for wasting money, let's make fun of Boston Dynamics too. If I see any robot delivering food, I'm kicking it into the street. I
Yeah.
don't care
Yeah.
what you order.
I agree.
I don't care if you haven't, like if you're had a hard day at work, I'm kicking it in the street.
And I'm taking your Little Caesars crazy bread.
Yes! It's like, it's just asking for it. It's begging to be messed with, right?
All right, I'm gonna cut a little vent hole. We got these hot tuna pies ready to go. We got all the creamy mushroom soup. We got all the cheese in there. And then I'm gonna pop these in the oven. And then we can eat our hot tuna pies.
Okay, that sounds good.
Judy, how's your arthritis doing today?
Oh, okay, are we doing it on a scale of the frowny face all the way to the happy
Yeah.
face? It's the one in the middle that's like, why won't I die?
God, you sound like my grandma, except she's Jewish, so she's.
Would you like a candy?
Yeah, kinda, actually. I'll never. Oh, God, you actually have it. How old is this? This isn't supposed to be a hard candy. This is a soft candy that's turned hard in your purse.
Well, it was my grandmother's candy. She had this watermelon candy in her house. And then it's not her. Yeah, I plucked it from her dead hands at the funeral, Josh. No, I bought it online and they still make it and it's good. So you're welcome.
Thank you so much. Can you pour that water into the masa here? So
Okay.
right now we are making what was called a taco in a cup. That is a portmanteau of taco and cup. This is at the Casa de Fritos restaurant in Frontierland. It was literally, again, Walt Disney sold every single restaurant at Disneyland to a major food manufacturer, and Fritos at the time was about a 23-year-old company. It was founded by C.E. Doolin in 1932, and so they had all...
Doolin.
You like that one?
A funny name.
Ellie, can you put the water in the masa and mix it up? I'm gonna make the beef.
Wait.
I'm waiting.
I have to put
I'm gonna
down
cook.
my
You do what you're
purse.
gonna do. I'm gonna cook. I'm getting my beef working. So we're making what Disneyland sort of thought
Water in
Mexican
that.
food was in 1955.
Water in
Pour it in
that.
that and then mix it aggressively with the fork. So right now, this is just water. It's masa. Oh God, you're getting oil in the water and fire.
Oh, you said aggressively.
All right, so this is like, a lot of people will credit Casa de Fritos at Disneyland for kind of inventing the taco salad. It was called a taco in a taco. There's an actual original mold for the taco design in like the Smithsonian Museum.
I did a
believe.
bad job.
Just mash it with your hands. Go in with your hands. Here, roll
Okay.
up your sleeves. I'm not gonna bathe you, but I'm roll up your
Ow.
sleeves. Don't sue.
The wrists are the worst part.
Is it raining? Are you one of those, you can feel the weather in your bones?
No, I just used my wrists a lot at my job.
Doing what? Doing what? What do you use your wrists for? Are you sure you got retired from your job when you were 25 because of your age, or you were
Get
just...
retired, I got demoted. To which?
Did they cut your tuna rations in your purse when you got demoted?
No, I still got the same tuna. They're very generous.
Good for them. Equitable wages at early Disneyland.
Yes, they fed us well.
We got the beef sauteing. I've just seasoned it with salt and pepper because I assumed what Disneyland thought were Mexican spices in the 1950s wasn't exactly where we're at today. I'm also taking some very just kind of corn syrupy taco sauce. Taco sauce, the history is really interesting. It's kind of before people in America, well, white people in America knew what salsa was. They kind of created a hybrid of ketchup and hot sauce and called it taco sauce.
What am I doing?
What?
It's so hard sometimes to figure out what to do when you just talk about
Here, hold on.
conspiracy theories for like 10 minutes and I just like touch things.
We're gonna add a little bit more water, get this masa a little
Yeah,
bit
that's
more
dry.
hydrated. Crumbly. There you go. Matt, now mash that aggressively. Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna stir this around. See, like I was saying.
Here we go. Here we go.
No, this is really cool because they would take the masa and they literally put it into tart shells and then they clamped the tart shells with like a stick thing, and then they deep fried it. And so this, when you get like the big tostada salads from like the El Pollo Loco, that's like, this is the precursor to that. Which I think is really cool, but they actually didn't make their own taco shells in there. That was from a company called Alex Foods, now known as Don Miguel Foods. And so like they were getting pretty much everything else except for this. Is the only thing that like Casa de Fritos sort of invented for themselves. And then in like the 1970s, Doritos were invented because a salesman from Don Miguel Foods.
Smells really good.
It smells good, yeah.
Yeah.
3 ingredients. A sales rep literally came into Casa de Fritos, saw they were throwing away old tortillas, and they were like, you can just fry those up and just put some seasonings on them. And that was the origin of Doritos.
Oh, wow.
Which is crazy. So yeah, without Casa de Fritos and Frontierland at Disney, you wouldn't have Doritos, and you would never have the Ta Cup.
Hell yeah.
An enduring name that everybody remembers.
This kind of looks like what Ted Kennedy got that girl out of the car in the bottom of the pond with.
Were you there?
Maybe.
I'm gonna take some masa and I'm gonna pop it in the bottom of this here tart shell.
What kind of oil are you using for this? I always ask oil questions.
You always
now.
ask, it's always the same oil. It's
You
just like
gave me-
normal.
You complimented me that one time, and now that's the only question I ask.
I just like to talk about your various ailments in character.
Okay, well, we could talk about what I'm probably gonna get.
How's your dental health?
Oh, no.
Are those your teeth? Which of those teeth are yours?
Oh, that's a tough question currently and in the character.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, we both talk about dental
Oh,
issues
no,
a
I
lot.
just got my first crown.
Hey, Mazel, that's exciting.
No, it's not. I mean, it's just only downhill from here. Sometimes I think about dentures and I'm like,
It'd be nice.
no, it wouldn't be nice, but it would at least be one less thing to worry about.
I agree with that. I'm trying to get dentures when I'm like 35.
When you're 35?
Yeah, just get it real early.
Oh, you mean my age?
Okay. Oh, hold on. All right, our expertly spiced taco meat is done. Now here, wait, actually, sorry. So we're using both of these for the creation of one. So what they would do is they would mold all the Fritos masa dough into this tart shell. They would take another tart shell and pop it on top, and then we're gonna clamp it. I assume you want me to do this one. Because we're gonna clamp this and
That's
then just
very
dunk it in the
intimidating
fryer.
looking thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't even understand, but this is literally, you can see the picture of this. It's in a freaking museum, the original
Oh, actually,
tool.
I've had an exam with something similar.
I've never done this before, but we're just gonna, don't lean your face over. Don't lean your face
okay.
over. Because if you get hit, it's like that lady with the McDonald's coffee. Like, you're done.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
destroyed. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, give it like a solid 30 seconds. Give it a
Okay.
solid 30 seconds. Don't lean over. Don't breathe. Just go smell the taco meat if you want.
I'm gonna go
Smells nice.
go smell the taco meat.
It smells like school lunch, the taco meat. They had a lot of cool stuff at Casa de Fritos. They served like tamales, they had combo plates,
Yeah.
and then they also had Frito pie, which is really cool.
Ooh.
Because like chili, and Walt Disney's favorite food was chili. When he would travel to Europe, he would bring his own canned chili. The weirdest thing is that it wasn't one brand of canned chili. He would take one can of Denison's chili, mix it with a can of Hormel chili, like a master sommelier blending wine varietals, and that was Walt Disney's favorite meal.
Do you know you said chili so many times that it reminded me of when an old lady goes into a tangent and just repeats the things she remembers? I had a silver serving tray and a pewter serving tray and then a plastic serving tray. And then she'll start over it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
leaving the
Did
silver
I
one
tell you
to my
about this?
niece Bernice.
It's like a dentist named Dennis.
They just start repeating the same things.
All right, so we got that out. Now I'm just gonna. There we go. Don't burn yourself.
Wow.
So now we got our little fried taco cup.
That's so cute.
Look at that. All right, so we're gonna do that a couple more times. Then we're gonna fill it with the beef, and then we got a couple more little Casa de Fritos accoutrements to pop in there.
Okay, cool.
All right, Judy.
What?
We gotta fill up our little taco cups here. So I'm gonna go with the hot stuff. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of beans first. That's a lot of beans first. A little bit of beans first. I'm gonna hit it with beef, then cheese, then you're gonna do the lettuce, sour cream, and tomatoes. Emily, the person inside the
What?
Judith.
What's up?
Do you like Disneyland? Like, do you go often?
I do not. I'm more of a Disney World kind of girl. I hope that's okay.
Oh.
Cause it's like, I don't know, that's one I went to as a kid. But
I-
my papa,
Of course you have a papa.
I had a Mimi and a papa. And papa had Crohn's disease, so then we kind of went to the front.
That's the way to
'Cause
do
he
it.
had the handicap.
Find
pass.
yourself a papa with Crohn's disease.
Just hang out with your grandparents more. You should
That
just
too.
do it.
That too.
But yeah, no, he would get us to the front and then he wouldn't get on the ride.
I always thought I hated Disneyland, and then I went there as an adult, and then I found out that if there is a corresponding craft beer festival and you drink a couple of those corresponding craft beers, then you have a really great time at Disneyland.
I don't think I would do Disneyland sober.
No, but like as an adult going, getting just like a little bit shwasty. I got a Minnie Mouse ears that I got customized with my Hebrew name Yeshua on it, and now I wear that as a yarmulke.
Aw, that's cute.
Is that sacrilegious?
I'm the wrong one to ask.
Judy, we've got our tacups from Casa de Fritos in Frontierland.
Oh, they're very cute.
They're very cute. You want to put these in your purse? This is a Christmas bonus.
If I had known we were gonna do this bit, I would have gotten an uglier purse. You know, there's not a lot of distance from here to there. Can we just take them and eat them over there?
Let's do it. And I got a couple other special things from Disneyland's opening menu that we're also gonna eat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, do you have any things that don't agree with your stomach?
Probably, but I ignore them and just keep living.
Judy, I hope this reminds you of your time at the park when it was open. We got our tuna pies, we got the tacups, we have our little commemorative tuna boat salad. You can take that home for the grandkids.
My payment.
Yes, it's your Christmas bonus. We also have the Matterhorn Sundae. This is from the Carnation restaurant. But then also, most of the food at Disneyland was just like ham sandwiches. So we got some of that, a little bit of Frito pie. But first, let's dig into these tacups right here. Cheers to your many years of service.
Very nice to meet you. Don't make me go back to the place where I came from, please.
This is an absolute delight.
This is gonna get stuck in the roof of my dentures, but it's worth it.
I would love to just walk around Disneyland eating this. I'd love to eat this at a Super Bowl party. I would eat this literally anywhere. This is truly a fantastic food. Wash it down with your exotic fruit juice from Tahiti, because this is also a thing they had at Disneyland. They were obsessed with Tahiti. And so, cheers. Get some fruit juice with you. Strong.
Wow, I haven't tasted real sugar in a very long time.
Let's dig into these tuna pies. Take it out of the shell. You do smell the tuna through the crust.
I can't smell much anymore.
Eat your tuna pie. That'll make the pain go away.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty good.
This tastes like a just out of the Great Depression food.
This is really
The
good.
salty cream of mushroom soup in the can. They knew how to live back in the 1950s. A lot of bad stuff as well.
Yeah.
But man, the hot tuna pie, we can keep that. Throw a lot of the other cultural institutions away though.
Yeah, there were a few things back then that probably weren't great.
Let's try some of this. So this is a tuna boat salad. Tuna salad, but here, you get to take a little commemorative boat home. Look at that.
That's adorable.
Isn't it?
I'm not eating it cold.
That chicken of the sea. Dig into the Matterhorn Sundae though.
Wow, this is beautiful.
So this is from Carnation, the dairy company. They sponsored this big ice cream house. So they have this massive Matterhorn Sundae that looks really freaking delicious. What a lovely dessert, what a lovely meal. Judy, thank you so much for helping me recreate the foods of what seemed to be a very traumatic time in your life.
I had a very good time. I brought you a present. Also,
Oh.
everyone should have more candy. There
Oh
you go.
gosh, thank you, wow.
You!
We don't throw candy at the children, we throw it to the children.
Hang on. You! I can't
That's
throw.
very sweet, Judy. That's
can't throw
The kids
very
are having
good.
a great time.
Because of my arthritis. This is a present for you.
Oh.
It's my favorite snack.
Oh, thank you so much. Just an inconspicuous apple, huh?
Yes, I like to watch you eat it.
Why?
Everyone has their thing. I hear that kink shaming isn't allowed anymore. Maybe you should take a cue from the children.
Apple tastes a little funny.
Yeah.
Kind of bitter.
It's a special apple.
Why do I feel so funny, miss?
Oh no, that was for me. Lord, why won't you take me?
I got a touch of the vapors.
It's just got a little.
I'm dying. Hold me, Judy. Thank you so much for stopping by the Mythical Kitchen. We got new episodes for you every week. Oh no, we got new episodes of our podcast, A Hot Dog is a Sandwich, every Wednesday, wherever you get your podcasts.
For a big man, you have very small hands.
I really do, though. We've got new episodes of our podcast. I already said that. Hit us up on Instagram at Mythical Kitchen with pictures of your mythical dishes under hashtag Dreams Become Food. We'll see y'all next time. Did they get this was a poison apple? Because Snow White. That was the bet. Is there chili in my hair?
Oh
Oh no!
no! Get your head out of the chili, boy.
Emily, bathe me!
Oh yeah.
Get the chili out! Get as messy as you want in your own kitchen when you have the Mythical Kitchen Towels. Available now at mythical.com.